Alright, this isn't an ASMR video. This is me whispering because I'm staying overnight at my daughter's house. And the other night, she said to my wife, "How come Dad doesn't stay overnight at our house very much?" Well, it's because nobody gets up early. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. I had to lie in bed for about an hour. So, I'm going to make a quick video here. And we're staying overnight again tonight. But I got to take off to work shortly. But I was thinking about voices. Voices. And we're talking about the rapture. And we're talking about the last trumpet. So let me just share my thoughts this morning. Hopefully this isn't creeping people out, because it's kind of creeping me out right now. Alright, so let's just go to John chapter 12, verse 28. "Father, glorify thy name." Then came there a voice from heaven saying, "I have glorified it, and I will glorify it again." The people therefore that stood by and heard it said that it thundered, and others said, "An angel spoke to him." And Jesus answered and said, "This voice came not because of me, but for your sakes. Now is the judgment of this world. Now shall the prince of this world be cast out. And I, if I be lifted up from the earth, will draw all men unto me." This he said, signifying what death he should die. All right. Let's go over to Revelation. We're going to go over to let's see here. Let me go over here. Revelation 1. Don't know why I had that one bookmarked, but down here. "I was in the Spirit on the Lord's day, and heard behind me a great voice, as of a trumpet, like a trumpet." This is a voice like a trumpet, and it's Jesus Christ. He's the first and the last. Let's go over here real quick. After this is Revelation chapter 4. "After this I looked, and behold, a door was opened in heaven, and the first voice which I heard, as it were a trumpet, talking with me, which said, 'Come up hither, and I will shew thee things which must be hereafter.'" So this is also an angel sharing the vision to John. This angel is one of the 7 angels that had the vials of wrath, the bowls of wrath, if you will. Let's go over here real quick. Last chapter, chapter 22, verse 8. "And I, John, saw these things and heard them. And when I had heard them, I fell. And when I heard and seen, I fell down to worship before the feet of the angel which shewed me these things. Then he saith unto me, See, thou do it not, for I am thy fellow servant and thy brethren of the prophets, and of them which keep the sayings of this book. And he saith unto me, Seal not the sayings of the prophecy of this book, for the time is at hand." Alright, so this is basically Jesus sending his angel to talk to John. Let me just see here, one more. "I, Jesus, have sent mine angel to testify unto you these things, in the churches. I am the root and the offspring of David and the bright and morning star. So remember, this is also one of the 7 angels. I believe it's the same angels that has the 7 trumpets, the voice of a trumpet. Let's go to 1 Thessalonians real quick. 1 Thessalonians 4. But I would not have you be ignorant, brethren, concerning them which are asleep, that ye sorrow not, even as others which have no hope. If we believe that Jesus died and rose again, even so them which sleep in Jesus God will bring with him. For this we say unto you by the word of the Lord, that we which are alive and remain unto the coming of the Lord shall not prevent them which are asleep. For the Lord himself shall descend from heaven with a shout, with the voice of the archangel, and with the trump of God. And the dead in Christ shall rise first. Then we which are alive and remain shall be caught up together with them in the clouds to meet the Lord in the air, and so shall we be ever with the Lord. Wherefore, comfort one another with these words. So I hope this is comforting to you to know that Jesus is coming back. This is the voice that we have to listen for. We are his sheep. We hear his voice, and it's going to sound like a trumpet, but it's actually Jesus Christ calling us home. Thank you.